still don't know what the film is. This is exciting.
It's October.
It's October.
Spooky month.
My
Scary
birthday month.
I don't care.
No one does.
Why would you try to fish for some presents or something?
Basically.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Put it
There's
down.
Blu-rays on the desk.
You're not getting.
I'll
That's,
just take
that's
those.
my stuff.
Thanks.
No.
No. It
Listeners,
was your stuff.
Listeners, create a birthday list right now for the listeners to buy you.
Creative birthday list.
A creative birthday list, yes.
Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut.
3 hours non-stop brilliance.
Just multiple versions. Just so I can watch each one
And it gets increasingly longer. And also the films do.
I mean, what else am I supposed to do until Justice League gets here, you know?
Suicide Squad.
Until Suicide Squad gets out on Blu-ray, you know?
It's leaked already, I'm sure you'll be able to pick up a pirate copy, it's fine.
Well, that's...
I'd watch a pirate version of Suicide Squad. A bunch of pirates get together to fight an evil foe.
It's one played by David Tennant. Or does he? No, he plays Darwin, doesn't he?
What?
The pirates Pirates.
Oh
in
my
an
gosh, you're going
adventure
for
scientist.
Hardman.
Yeah,
I was trying to work out when has David Tennant popped up as...
a pirate.
Yeah.
No, he was Darwin in that, wasn't he?
Wasn't that Paul Bettany? Isn't he always obligated to play Darwin at every opportunity?
Is he? When did he play
Master and
Darwin?
Commander and Creation.
But you didn't play Darwin in X-Men First Class. Not the right skin tone. So, hi.
Black people die first. To Marvel, black lives do not matter. That's what you're saying.
That's what Marvel are saying.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Feige, bring it.
No, Feige's not involved in that, is he?
It's Marvel.
Yeah,
It's
but
under the banner of Marvel. He has to explain
it's
himself.
mainly under the banner of Fox.
Yeah, it's mainly. Well, I'm not getting involved with Fox, so I can't get involved with the banner of Fox. So it has to fall to Marvel, who I don't have any connections with whatsoever. So why, Kev? Why? And also, welcome to Are You Movie Mad?
Yes.
The podcast with a title that asks the question to Johnny.
Me.
Is he movie mad? As he goes on Twitter.
I am. That's why. Yeah.
But are you?
We're seven weeks in now.
This is
are we?
the eighth.
Eight weeks
This
in.
is the 8th episode, an experience unto itself.
And I've always been movie mad.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I'm Victor Meldrew. And I don't believe it. Oh boy, that's going a long way. Let's get the Keeping Up Appearances references out as well, guys.
So what film are we watching this week?
Well, I said a highly acclaimed comedy that I'm not
Yes.
sure you will enjoy. So...
Do you know what's annoying? Like, the listeners know what we're doing this week, but I still don't know.
Sure, you see the title.
Yeah, they've seen the title. At this point, I'm still unaware.
No, I picked it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Tried to hide it from you as coolly as I possibly could.
Yeah.
I'll go behind my back.
Yeah.
Where's it going to
Could
be
you
next? Oh, what's that in your ear? Oh!
Oh, wow! Oh, yay, more Nicolas Cage. It's Adaptation.
Yeah.
And isn't it double Nicolas Cage?
I don't know.
I
You'll
feel
have
like
to
it
find
is.
out when you watch the film.
Oh, I've seen it back.
Or you look
Sorry.
at the back and you spoil it for yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I am very much looking forward to this. Don't know what to expect. Spike Jonze.
Yep.
Spike Jonze. Wait. Spike Jonze of Her, right? And not Spike Lee.
Miracle at St. Anna. Yeah, that's Spike Jonze, who
I'm getting the hang of it.
bamboozled Spike Jonze.
Right.
No Better Blues is Spike Jonze. He Got Games, Spike Jonze.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Hates Clint Eastwood. Annoyed with Tarantino. Spike Jonze.
Spike Jonze isn't the one that's annoyed with Tarantino.
That's what you
Spike...
said.
Yeah, I know, but I got
We
mixed
got it
up.
on record as well, so...
Yeah, but we can just delete it.
But I have not deleted it. You listeners know I've not deleted it, and now I'm making sure you know. We're going to watch Denzel Washington in Black Adaptation,
Jesus.
who plays Jesus. And it's about an adaptation of
Very
Jesus'
cool.
life in Brooklyn.
Very forward thinking.
Mm.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Spotlight.
it's Boston.
It's Boston.
But you know
I'm
what?
fucking awful at
There are
this.
paedophile priests everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we
Did you
saw
not see the list?
at the end the 5 minutes of ongoing. It was like it was a Kickstarter, and these were the people who had helped kickstart.
Wait.
Except they did kind of help kickstart the project in the worst way possible.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about it that
They
way.
cock-started the project. Oh no!
Do you think they were in the thanks at the end? Because they were at the beginning, and then thanks again to these particular priests.
Just the church.
Just
cheers, God. It said at the end. I bet it was the UK version.
Oh, God! If they didn't say that when they won the Oscar, I just want to thank God.
I want to thank God for
whom
ringing
none of
priests
this would have happened.
Who are a bit nunty.
No, we should be nice to priests. My friend's about to become one. Well, about to. He's like 6 years away.
No, do you know what that means?
Training.
No. He's 6 years away, which means his first his first prey has just been born.
He's picking them out.
He's just going to the maternity ward and going, "You're my first. We're going to be best friends."
He's probably listened to this. I'm so sorry, Andrew. I don't mean not you, Andrew. I know two Andrews.
No,
I know.
No, there's not another Andrew who would dare do that kind of thing.
Andrew.
There's only one Andrew in this room in your world that would dare touch children appropriately. Apparently. Oh, wow, we've gone down a dark road, like a lot of people did in Spotlight. Because it was set at night time for half of it, and they were driving in their cars. What were you thinking, you horrible human being?
So, Adaptation.
What do you see on the front cover of Adaptation?
Right, so it's Charlie Kaufman and Donald Kaufman, who's, I'm assuming they're brothers. Mm-hmm. Which explains the double Nicolas Cage. I have a feeling that they're brothers, maybe twins. I don't know, maybe identical twins. Could we go that far? I don't know. We'll find out.
If there's Nicolas Cage and Nicolas Cage, if they're not identical twins, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Or unless they're just people.
Clones.
It's the island.
Face Off 2.
Face Off 2.
So right,
the streets.
It's all typed out in, I don't know what the font is, but it's
Koreanu.
Mm-hmm. That's a script font. Yeah. And all we have on the front is a plant pot, which has got Nicolas Cage's face, but it's broken.
Sorry, Nicolas Cage's face.
His face is off. And it's on the plant pot, but it's all like shattered at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So we can see his nose, but we can't see his lips. We can see his eyes, and there's hair on the sides of it as well.
Yeah, hair. I love hair. Long.
He loves when the wind
beautiful hair. My favourite musical. I'm starring in a production tomorrow in Bath, in my castle. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. Meryl Streep is in this. That's
Streep.
Interesting. And Chris
She's
Cooper.
An actress. He's an actor.
Maniacal laugh.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
It gives you no hints.
Yeah, no hints.
No clues.
I'm assuming he doesn't. That's not actually in the film where unless it's like some sort of weird dream sequence where his face is.
It's Kaufman, so it could be stop motion. You've seen Anomalisa.
Yeah.
Don't give her that face. You know, Anomalisa was one of the greatest films.
It was. No, it was good.
It hurt so much.
It was good. I might give it another watch. Actually, I only watched it twice.
Yeah, maybe after we've watched Adaptation, I'll show you Anomalisa again. I'll recreate every scene from Anomalisa for you.
In stop motion.
Do
I have to move you around?
You have to move me around, so the shower scene's going to be fun. But guess what? You're every other face. So what do you think Adaptation is?
Right, I think it's going to be a much more personal screenplay from the Kaufman brothers, I'm assuming. And yeah, so I think it's going to be very autobiographical. But I don't know what to expect other than that. It's going to be about two brothers who are screenwriters, I have a feeling.
Okay. The name.
Adaptation.
Yeah.
They're working on an adaptation for a script. See if it was made sooner. Like if it was newer than it is, because this is 2002.
2002, yeah.
I would have said they're working on an adaptation for a young adult novel, because I think that would have been the thing to do. But I don't think they would have done it at this point.
Right.
But it will be an adaptation of a book. I'm guessing of a best-selling book that they're trying to make in onto the screen.
And what makes it cinematic in any way?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. So where do you reckon Meryl Streep and Chris Cooper come in?
I think Chris Cooper feels like he could be an agent of some sort.
Okay, so they're agents.
Yeah.
Great.
Or possibly the writer of this book that adapted.
Okay.
Meryl Streep, I feel like she'll probably be
She plays herself.
The love interest. Oh, she could play herself. That would be an interesting. But I think the love interest would be my main idea.
To whom?
Both Nicolas Cages.
Both of them.
It's a love triangle.
Okay, so is there jealousy in that?
And she really can't choose between either one because, like, they both look and talk and sound exactly the same on Ben.
Nah, I sound different to my brother. Nah, I sound really different to my brother. No, I sound different to my law. No, I don't think so.
That's it for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Feel the wind in my hair. I'm free. I'll put the body back in the box. No, I put the body back in. No, stop talking about it. Okay. In 5.1. Yeah, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. No, I'm over here. Subwoofer.
I'm interested to see who else is going to be in it, because all I know is these three.
These three.
4 if you count Nicolas Cage twice.
Which we don't. We count him as one glorious human being who can do so many things at the same time.
Oh, he's more than just one human being. He is all of us.
He is. I'm every Cage. It's all in me.
But I'm interested to see, who else will
Anyone
be
popping
up.
Pick up, like, have a guess, wild guess. I mean, you don't know much about Spike Jonze's work in the first place, but just in general, anyone.
Be good if Seymour Hoffman.
I'll write it down in case.
Just masturbating in the back.
Sure.
Oh, maybe he's the guy who's towards the end, when they've made the film and they're putting up the posters, they need glue for the posters.
Guys, I'm doing the marketing campaign on my own. My brother's left me to go with Meryl Streep. I'm really jealous. I just want to put the posters up, but I've got no glue. What am I to do? Guy over on the street, what can I do? Oh, I can help you out. What was your mother's girlfriend wearing? Oh, that's good. That's good. It tastes so nice. I've got a dog. I'm going to let him lick it.
Exactly.
And that was Happiness, adapted by me.
How long ago was Happiness now?
About a month and a bit
week
ago.
3, right?
It was week 3 of this journey.
But it will never end.
It will never end. That's why we do these films. Because some of them
never ends.
Happiness will never leave us. Happiness, where are you? Right here. In your heart. I just want to touch your chest.
Who doesn't?
Oh. Yeah, I'll do it as well. And me. Oh, let me touch it. I immediately get to go to Philip Seymour Hoffman.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Adaptation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So we'll go and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No?
Maybe?
Yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Let's do this. Are you Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
I'm Nicolas Cage. What's your name?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. You gotta say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do this.
Susan, we would really like to option this. You want to make it into a movie? I want to know what it feels like to care about something passionately. John LaRoche is a tall guy, sharply handsome.
The book has no story. There's no story. Make one up. Okay, we open with LaRoche. No, we open at the beginning of time. Okay, we open with LaRoche. Crazy white man. We open on Charlie Kaufman. Fat, bald, ugly, paces.
I've written myself into my screenplay. That's kind of weird, huh?
I just don't want to ruin it by making it a Hollywood thing. It's like I don't want to cram in sex or guns or car chases or characters overcoming obstacles to succeed in the end.
People find love. People lose it. Every day, someone somewhere takes a conscious decision to destroy someone else.
Adaptation.
Damn.
Kaufman.
That was...
Kaufman-esque.
Yeah, that was really... I can't even find a word for it. It's
an adaptation.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, is your mind sufficiently fucked?
Yeah, it was it was a mindfuck. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah, because I was about probably not even halfway through, and I was like, wait, are we going to be watching the film as he's writing the film? It was strange, man. Is his brother actually dead? I don't know how much of it is true.
He got his Oscar and he dedicated it to Donald.
Oh, wow. No, wait, that didn't happen.
It did.
No, fuck off. It did not.
It was a tribute. He paid tribute to his brother.
Wait, no, it didn't happen like it happened in the film.
No one... The details are sketchy.
But what? That's all true about he was going to adapt that. No, I don't do that to me because I was. For all I know, Jesus.
Oh, do you want me to give you?
Yeah, give me the background.
Okay, right. There's no Donald.
There's no Donald.
There's no Donald. That's just Charlie in his mind.
Oh yeah, no, that rings as well. Actually, I think I'd heard about that before.
Yeah. There is no the three.
Right. I was trying to think maybe it was a different name, and I was trying to think if there was a film. Was he trying to adapt a book? This is
as at the start it says, based on the Orchid Thief by Susan Orlean.
Yeah.
It is the book adaptation of that book.
Right. So it was.
It is the adaptation of the Orchid Thief.
Right.
This is that book adaptation.
But all around it is him. Is he in the book? He's not in the book.
He's not in the book. No, he's adapting a book, and thus in the film, he's written a film about him adapting the book because the book isn't
adaptable.
Isn't adaptable.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Total mindfuck.
This is.
Yeah. I did I spotted Carter Burwell.
Yep.
Her name, because is it her? Her, right?
I don't know what other credits he's done.
Him, okay.
He could have done her. I assume he did her, actually.
No, True Grit is what I know him from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot of Coen Brothers films to get through.
Yes. Yeah.
Thus, he's not as familiar.
But yeah, I liked the opening, being on the set of John Malkovich. I was
being on the set of John Malkovich is a great film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
go through a portal and you'll spend 15 minutes on the set of John Malkovich before you're thrown out.
I thought it was going to show him just having a huge meltdown and going absolutely crazy.
What, Malkovich?
Because it started off with him just going, everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's get this done, and I was hoping that...
And you know Nicolas Cage and John Malkovich together in a room always ends well. So...
Yeah. Nicolas Cage was in the background just putting the bunny back in the box.
Welcome to Adaptation, is what he says.
When Tilda Swinton popped up...
Tilda.
I thought it was Jodie Foster for a split second.
No.
She does look like Jodie Foster. Yeah, I thought she did.
You've got weird eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love your eyes, but they're weird. They have Jodie Foster vision. I mean, you see things like you watch The Beaver all the time.
I love Jodie Foster's Beaver.
You love her Money Monster.
Oh, Money Monster. Such an awful name.
She truly was the brave one.
But, yeah, so...
Yeah, I want to let you sit and think about this one for a while. Really try and work out how you're... Because it's tough.
Gregory Itzin was in it.
That's not a name that's relevant.
It is, because he is from 24 season 5, as many will know.
Oh boy, everyone! Did you last that long?
We've brought back 24 in the show. Yay!
24.
He also popped back up in season 8, I believe. Yes. But
you're looking at me as if to give you...
He was, wasn't he? Yeah, you remember that. Yeah.
All the times I've watched 24 after season 3.
Ugh. I'm on season 3 at the moment.
Yeah, because it was good. And after that, it was like, oh, what are we doing here? Same old shit, different day? Yes.
You know why season 3 was good? Because it brought one of the best characters of the show in. Chloe O'Brien. Yeah.
Marks are knocked down now. Less good. Damn it, Chloe.
But I digress.
Good. digress back to...
Yeah, he's only in it for a blink and you'll miss it anyway.
So why are we giving him more screen time in this podcast?
Because he deserved more screen time.
No.
He did.
Not
Once
with
I
this
saw
cast.
him, once I saw him, I was like, oh. And then he didn't even say anything, I don't believe.
Good.
And I thought they were going to at least bring him back into it.
No. People aren't relevant.
No one's relevant. Was that you or me?
That was me.
How was that?
Because I've got a second phone.
Oh. Well,
I have 2 phones.
I was thinking my phone was off. Just... Not professional, really, is it? Honestly.
Stop telling everyone that. It's not fair. It's just a notification from Twitter telling me that I had already just tweeted about 9 Lives. So another account on my Twitter account was saying, "Hey, you should notice that this guy's watched 9 Lives." Anyone remember that film?
Why did we watch it in October?
Because it was a very family-friendly time, and we want to get ready for Halloween. We want to become cats ourselves. I'm going as a cat on Halloween.
That's what makes it so genius.
That's what makes it so perfect.
Perfect.
You just watched it.
I know, but I just tried to drill it well out of my mind, and now my mind's all fucked up because of this film.
I can make your mind fucked up. So
but,
what is this film?
God fucking knows. It's...
Well, God doesn't exist because adaptation is a thing.
Right, so... Nicolas Cage plays...
Yeah, I'm a writer. I'm an author. My pen name is Nicolas Page. They'll never suspect it's me.
Nicolas Cage plays...
It was the best of times. It was the cagiest of times. Nicolas Cage was a stunning man with a locked jaw.
In my younger and more cagier days. So he plays Charlie Kaufman. And then Nicolas Cage plays Charlie Kaufman. Nicolas Cage plays...
I've got nipples, but he doesn't. He's nippleless. He's Nicolas Cage.
Plays Donald.
Yeah, twiddle my nipples. You can't. They don't exist. Ooh, it's a fetish. I adapt to survive without nipples.
And he's trying... Right, he's just off the success of...
They're shooting being John Malkovich.
Yeah.
It's got hype.
Was that his first?
Yeah.
Right,
so
yeah.
It's his first feature.
Right.
He worked in TV. He was a sitcom writer for a while.
Okay.
Stuck in those writers' rooms, trying to be interesting and engaging in a world that is locked into ha 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 every 5 seconds. It's tough to survive.
I miss Friends.
Everybody loves Raymond.
I love Raymond. Everybody does. But yeah, so he's trying to find his next film, and he's found a book.
He's not found it. He's been pitched. He's pitching for.
He is pitching a book. He's
an adaptation that has a book that has been optioned.
Oh right, so he didn't
He didn't fall into it.
Okay.
No,
I thought
he's vying for the opportunity to become.
Right. Okay, got you.
Attached to the project. That's how the industry works.
Which is written by Meryl Streep.
Susan Orlean. New Yorker writer, reporter, who found Chris Cooper.
Does she exist?
Susan Orlean.
Yeah. And was she a drug addict?
For the sake of the film, yes.
For the sake... Okay, right. This is so... I'm going to be looking into this afterwards, properly researching and seeing what the fuck happened.
I love watching this film and thinking of the conversations that everyone must have had to make sure everything was fine.
Yeah.
Put it into this film in a dramatic sense.
Yeah. Because until 5-10 minutes ago, I honestly thought that Donald Kaufman was...
dead.
Real and had died. And
you were crying over Donald Kaufman's death before you realised you were crying over the fact that Donald Kaufman will never exist.
Maybe he was there. And it's just been sort of...
Charlie's covered it up.
Yeah. Charlie's covered it up.
Okay.
Exactly.
Where's Spike in all of this? Is he helping cover it up, or is he still trying to find out what's at the bottom of the mystery himself?
He's busy working on being John Malkovich, isn't he?
I mean, now, when he was making this film. After that film was done. Right now. What is Spike Jonze doing right now? Is he hanging out with Johnny Knoxville?
He's he's trying to make love to Siri.
Oh boy. Siri Appleby from Girls. Star of Unreal. Oh boy.
So he's trying to write this script, and it's just
Orchid Thief.
his whole film is him trying to write it and then find different ways to start it, even though it already started. And then about 3/4 of the way through, then he starts it with the scene we've already seen. Like, he doesn't... He describes the scene we saw at first.
Yes.
It's so fucking mind...
And then he also describes the scene that he writes, and then describes writing that scene as he's writing it.
Oh, man.
You go 4 levels deep at that point.
Yeah. This is just... It's genius.
Mm-hmm.
It is genius, but it's mind-bendingly just...
It's layered.
Yeah.
You've really got to focus up.
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, Charles Darwin popped up. At first I thought it was just going to be an audiobook form. And then real life and flashback.
The real Charles Darwin.
I thought was...
Some archival footage.
No, it's not
Paul
David
Bettany.
Tennant. It wasn't Paul Bettany. It was David Tennant.
No, David Tennant in that. Paul Bettany in both Master and Commander Far Side of the World and Creation.
Those are ones I've not seen.
Don't.
Okay. They're not
No one
coming
saw Creation.
God saw it. He's still seeing it to this day.
That's wrong. There's no such
We
thing.
talk about Spotlight again. It's just wrong. But yeah, I don't want to... Should I? No, it's not. It's too early to answer the question. But what were your favourite parts of the film?
I love the Donald Kaufman elements.
I did like their interactions.
What I love so much about it is it's clearly, Charlie is trying to find a scapegoat for the back of his mind for what is accepted in screenwriting and against what he is, and try and battle it out. I just love those segments.
So, sort of like, what was that film that came out? Was it last year? About the writer who had his other side, and he liked Battenberg cake. Lady in the Van.
I never saw it.
That has the same sort of idea, I think.
Okay.
Which is pretty fun, but this one's so much better.
Wait, does Lady in the Van not end with Alan Bennett in the film writing the first letters in the page of the novella, the short story that would become Lady in the Van? And then we follow that page as it gets taken into a book form, and then it gets sold on to a producer who then says, I know who could play the Lady in the Van. Dame Maggie Smith. Cut to Dame Maggie Smith standing there going, I would love to meet the woman who played who is the Lady in the Van. And then she has a split screen herself, meeting herself as the Lady in the Van. It's like, oh, lovely. Oh, you're an old bint, aren't you? You stupid old dame. Slap. Cut to credits. Is that not how it ends? Because that's how I pictured it ending in my mind.
That's how it begins.
Oh, wow. This is really bold.
And then it flashes back. Flashes back / flashes forward.
Wait, what we're seeing in the entire film of Lady in the Van isn't actually the story of the Lady in the Van. It's the story of the making of the Lady in the Van, the movie, as the movie.
It's actually the story of the Battenberg. That's the real story.
So who's Battenberg? Who plays Battenberg?
The Battenberg
is it Christoph Waltz?
No, it's all CG, so it's
Andy
Serkis.
Voice. Oh, but voice-wise, is it still Andy?
Still Andy Serkis.
Hello,
doing
everybody.
No, he's doing his Caesar voice.
This
So
Battenberg.
But only Caesar from Rise, not Dawn. Is it Dawn or Rise? Which one?
Dawn, he talks a lot more.
Yeah. So
he's all like, yabba, 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 yeah. Gosh, we get it, Caesar.
When he plays Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts bowling down apes and gets...
But it's
hey, Barn! Ape don't kill other apes!
I
don't know, Fred.
It's only him from the first one, so...
And then the ape falls down. No. All the apes fall down in pins, and then they get back up again, and they look to the camera and they go, it's a living! In unison. Stoned. So the Planet of the Apes. I don't know how you would turn that into a film, but I just pitched it. There we go.
There we go.
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Get Fox on the call.
Well, if we had Fox on the call, they would certainly take it up. Because we have been talking up 24 so much.
Right, yeah.
And we can't say anything bad about them anyway.
Right. Look, they've got War of the Planet of the Apes next year.
Ooh.
The year afterwards, Flintstones of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
It just makes sense. Time is cyclical anyway.
The second Stone Age.
Yeah, exactly. The world has gone to crap, so obviously cavemen will come back and evolve again. And suddenly, these are apes who have evolved into humans. So some of these people. So this is Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble.
Will it be an updated version? So
there'll be hip hop.
The Get Down.
Jesus Christ.
No, will Fred Flintstone be wearing, instead of it's a tiger, isn't it? He wears basically.
Is it a leopard?
Leopard. I think it was tiger.
It's orange with brown spots.
Yeah.
Spots, not stripes. Tigers are stripes.
Right, okay. But would he be instead wearing Caesar?
No, because he's evolved.
Just black fur.
He's evolved from
Caesar. Oh, right. Okay.
Well, he's evolved from smart apes.
Okay.
Because we all evolved from apes.
Yeah.
Johnny, you're an ape.
No, God created us all.
Spotlight. And so what would happen is...
Do you know how they teach that to kids? They pound it in them.
What do they do with deaf children? They do sign language.
They use all their fingers. If we don't come back next week, you know why.
The Pope has got us. I don't know the the things you say. I'm now Italian for some reason. Yeah, Mario. Why don't we do something about these AP priests? We should get the podcasters instead. They are the ones who are committing the biggest sin.
Anything happens to us, get Michael Keeson. He can sort it all out.
And Mark Ruffalo.
And
Rachel McAdams.
Mark Ruffalo can scream and shout about it.
And the guy who's not any of those three, but is, I guess, famous on some sort of stage, probably. Because he's not famous in movie terms.
And the one who's just in the background going... Oh, who is he? From Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, that's the guy. The guy who's always in the background going... Who is he? Is he from Inglourious Bastards? It's like, no, you're thinking of Eli Roth, and that's Mark Ruffalo. You're crazy. Like, oh, he's Mark Ruffalo. Why is he working at the Boston Globe? Oh, he's not Mark Ruffalo. Act in the movie. A movie? I thought we were raping priests here. Raping priests? What are you doing? Spotlight 2. The revenge comes to you.
Coming soon.
Oh, there's going to be an inferno in my pants. In 3D.
Do you know what? I would love every film to be like
3D.
To be like Adaptation.
Yeah.
So it's not actually the story, but it's the story about the story, which turns out to be the story, but it's still about the story about the story.
Good. And let's have an example. What film are you thinking of right now that you'd love to see? You can't think of an example. That's a worry.
I'm trying to think of a good... Jesus.
5 writers in a room who are trying to write a movie about Kevin Spacey and then try and pitch to Kevin Spacey that he should play a cat.
But he already is a cat.
What if he already is turned into a cat and they're trying to pitch Kevin Spacey who is unconscious while his cat self is trying to warn everyone off the project entirely so the project will collapse. And that's the threat. The project will somehow succeed because of the power of 5 writers stuck in a room together writing a film about Kevin Spacey as a cat.
Let's make it happen.
That's what makes it perfect.
I was thinking Reservoir Dogs.
Go and pitch it. Because you're wearing the shirt.
I am wearing the shirt.
You are shamelessly wearing the shirt. You are plugging this independent film no one's heard of.
Right.
Is it on VOD and in cinemas now? Where can we find it? This small film you're talking about.
You can find it in the Atmosphere.
Oh, is it in Dolby Atmos?
Yeah.
Okay, right. 7.1.
Yeah.
With extra 4 rear channels for Atmosphere and
everyone needs 4 rear channels.
Spotlight.
Everything comes back to Spotlight.
That is my favourite song.
That's the meaning of life.
Monty Python. Monty Python made Spotlight.
Yeah. 42. Don't ask me what it's about, but 42.
It's about Jackie Robinson.
Don't ask me what the 42 is for. But
well, it's because he was player number 42.
42 fist. What?
He could fit 42 inches of baseball bat.
Yeah. Harley Quinn's baseball bat. Wow, we've steered off course.
Jackie Robinson was Daddy's little monster all along. Pitch me Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs
as adaptation.
it would just be Tarantino in a diner, screaming and ranting about how to write this, and then he would get caught up in a diamond heist in between his trying to write this film, and then he'd be in this warehouse watching someone who looks a lot like Michael Madsen. So maybe that's who should play him in the film. I don't know. So yeah, but
is he related? Is he with anyone at any point in the film trying to work with them to create something? Is Lawrence Bender
he's
there?
just in the corner. Fassbender.
Lawrence Bender.
Oh, Lawrence Bender. Sorry, I got excited. You said Fassbender and I got excited.
Yeah, I can see that right now. Just spotlight in my eye.
Human tripod Michael Fassbender. Hashtag human tripod Michael Fassbender. I'm making that. I'm making that hashtag.
You're making yourself happen.
Yep.
Yeah. Just thinking about him.
Lawrence Bender. No, Lawrence Bender wouldn't be there. Tarantino's just in the corner, like with his notebook.
In the spotlight.
Vigorously.
Losing his religion.
Vigorously scribbling.
Sure. Scribbling.
Yeah.
Yep. Scribbling while staring at women's feet.
Yep.
Vigorous. And that's the film.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
That seems kind of like, I don't know, I thought there'd be more conflict.
Oh no, you don't want conflict.
I think you need to have more drama.
No.
No voiceover.
Oh.
Don't have a goddamn Deus Ex Machina, please.
But no, you can't. I think
things happen every day.
Yeah, but I think
life.
you should just have a film when nothing happens.
That's not. Why are you wasting my 2 hours? Why the fuck are you wasting my 2 hours?
I was going to try and think. I was going to say says the guy who was in X-Men 3, but was he in X-Men 3?
No,
he wasn't.
He was in X2, X-Men United.
But did he not even pop up in X-Men 3?
Stryker? No.
No. Wait, did he pop up in Wolverine Origins?
No, they just kept it to.
It's a different Stryker.
They just kept it to Danny Houston.
Oh.
Hey there, Danny Houston, Danny Houston, we love you. And I, Danny Houston, Danny Houston, love you too. No.
Is that in the credits?
Yeah, that's the credits for the movie Danny Houston. It's about Danny Houston who becomes a car. Hello everyone, come sit on me. I'm a car. I'm also suave, sophisticated and tall. Danny Houston, I do it all. He's also the child catcher. Spotlight.
One of my favourite lines.
Donald's wonderful adaptation of Spotlight.
I
guess I've got a thing was in your fun, Rob. They call me the big friendly priest. Come and see why. You're in priest country now, kid.
The BFP.
Yeah. Big fucking penis. Oh, Queenie. Oh, a big fucking penis. What are you going to do? Are you going to fart all over me?
They should have put that in the BFG. Him going to the loo.
Yeah, might as well. They could have had farts enough. They might as well have had a shit.
Yeah. Just for dung.
What is that? His cock coming out?
Yeah.
Just squashing children with it.
That's how they should have ended it.
But yeah.
Lucy just
just squished to death by penis. Thank you, Disney.
Disappears inside the foreskin.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, you don't think he's circumcised? You think giants don't snip?
No, I don't think so.
Giants don't snip. Coming to BBC Two. Giants don't snip. Hashtag the BFG. Tweet it. Tweet it to Spielberg. Find him and say, do hashtag Giants don't snip. That's a film that exists for some reason.
But my favourite line of Adaptation, one of my favourite lines is...
oh, you got so many. Alright.
It's like a brain factory in here. As
Maggie Gyllenhaal, makeup artist of Being John Malkovich.
Yep. New
girlfriend of Donald Kaufman.
Yep.
Talking to Donald and Charlie Kaufman, both writing screenplays. We haven't even mentioned Donald Kaufman's screenplay yet.
Yes, Donald Kaufman's working on a screenplay, which makes no sense because he doesn't exist apparently.
Well, based on Robert McKee's story structure.
Yeah.
And his very clear principles.
I did love when he stuck the principles on Charlie Kaufman's...
Over Charlie's desk. Charlie rips it off. You shouldn't have done that. Yes, so Donald Kaufman's The Three.
The Three. It's not...
Charlie's takedown of high-concept 90s horror thrillers.
So it's not based on any particular one? Because
No,
I was
it's
trying to... Back when I thought that this was all real.
You're trying to work out what it could have been.
I was trying... Yeah.
No, it's just a fuck you to things like The Bone Collector and Silence of the Lambs.
Well, Silence of the Lambs meets Psycho, apparently. It's
yeah.
a script.
Yes, exactly. So it's about a serial killer
who dresses up as a woman,
who is very literate.
Yeah.
Who keeps people in their basement. The woman who's kept prison. The woman who's trying to discover where this. Who finds letters that this literate serial killer has been leaving.
Yeah.
Who is now taken prisoner in his basement, and the police officer trying to hunt the serial killer. The serial killer is taking body chunks of people and making them eat it. He is the deconstructor.
Yeah.
He's literally making people eat themselves. And the
what's
twist
the
of it
whole
all
twist?
is they're all one person as multiple personalities. So he's feeding himself to himself the entire time. He's slowly killing himself by making him feed himself. They're all parts of one human being. So there'll be a horse chase with a motorbike where the serial killer and the woman are being chased by the police officer on a motorbike via horseback.
I would actually love to see it, but I can't.
You would know,
imagine...
you'd be angry when you watch the film and watch the twist to go, this is Now You See Me all over again. This literally makes no sense.
Now You See Me 3 coming. Summon 26.
Now You See Me, The Three. Mark Ruffalo from Spotlight is a serial killer, a woman, and a police officer.
Speaking of which, another great line. I need a cool way to kill people.
Donald Kaufman. He's on his A game.
Do you know what? I did actually write a question because back when
you thought it was all true,
I wrote. I wonder who wrote whose dialogue, because I knew it was written by Charlie Kaufman and Donald Kaufman,
as it says on the front.
And I was thinking, I wonder if they wrote each other's or they wrote their own. And then it turns out one wrote both because neither exist.
Neither exist.
Neither exist.
Charlie will be so horrified to find out he doesn't exist because he's working with that problem his entire life. He's always in an existential funk.
How was this perceived?
Not as big as being John Malkovich. Being John Malkovich was this clear, big, grand moment in dark, crazy, weird comedy cinema. This was the follow-up, the difficult follow-up.
Was it just too much for people?
I think it was, it's a lot to take in. And people they were anticipating mindfuck, and then they watch it and go, because it's kind of, it's both really weird and quite safe in its own way. It doesn't go heady heights of visual craziness, so it just leaves you to look at a plot and character and try and work things out in that sense. So it feels different. It feels weird because it's so grounded in reality visually.
And how does the writer of The Orchid Thief feel, I
would imagine, given the fact that, the film exists, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'd be a bit pissed off. Someone comes and wants to write a movie about my book, and then he sticks himself in it and makes it all about himself.
I would imagine there's a lot of conversations before that where they're where they're working together and building it up and joking around on that idea and seeing how far Charlie would go.
Because I did have certain issues sometimes. Every now and then I was just like, this feels a bit too...
self-indulgent?
Yeah.
I love it like that.
But then it subsided and I was like, no, I do like the self-indulgence. But then every now and then it came back and I was like, no, he's been too much... He's been too dicky with it. And it's like,
But it's impossible to make a film about the Orchid Thief. Because there's no story there. There's no struggle. Yeah, you've got to make it about flowers. You just got to make it about flowers. He doesn't even know if he likes flowers.
Yeah. But it was definitely an interesting one. This is... Yeah. It's one of the most interesting ones we've seen this.
Adaptation's an inspired process. It means how you survive in the world. How good is that? It means how you survive in the world.
Yeah.
When you think about that. That's...
It is one that makes you think. This is the second week where it's been a film that's really knocked me.
You are what you love, not what loves you.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
That was a nice line.
That's a real nice line. My one passion is to feel as passionate about something as others do.
Yeah.
That is twinged with sadness and despair within itself.
Yeah.
It's a great core for Meryl Streep's character. And for everyone's characters.
I did like Meryl Streep's character. Her arc, you know. There was one point towards the end where I felt like it was lingering too long on her arc. Right. But for the most part, I think they gave
the
us...
New York segment. Or post-New York in the swamps.
In the swamps, I think.
Right. Where it's after you've had the Robin McKee story where everything has to be set, where has now structurally been set out straight for you, which is why Donald Kaufman gets involved in the film.
Yeah, isn't it? And then he says, we're going to go to New York.
Yeah, he flies him out to New York to work together on the script.
Yeah, and then Donald checks the porn site and says, no, we've got to follow this up.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the swamp.
Yeah, it goes to the swamp.
And it felt like it was staying too long on that, because I was like, well, no, I want to... Now I'm ready to go back. I think...
But that's not how a good story would be structured. There has to be love interest. There has to be violence. There has to be drugs. It has to be sexed up.
Yeah.
Everything that Charlie was, opening scene doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
As soon as he invites Robert McKee into his life and Donald Kaufman back.
Yeah, no, I did notice
I love that structure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as soon as that's done, back to awkward Charlie Kaufman fumbling again.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Because it is just enough to be there.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't mentioned Chris Cooper. Who won an Oscar for his performance.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Really cool.
I wouldn't have given him the Oscar.
That's not fair. Chris Cooper's a brilliant actor.
Of the people in it, I think Nicolas Cage was more worthy. Was he at least nominated?
I think he was nominated.
Yeah. It's the whole it's the Reese Witherspoon thing all over again.
That she's really good sometimes, but not in the times that she gets nominated.
That when she wins, it should have been the other person.
I'll give one. To quote Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, one of the great films about a recently deceased country musician who really changed the goalposts in all of country and rock and music. What was Reese Witherspoon in anyway? What did she win? So what?
Walk the Line. It was the spoof of Walk Hard.
Why would you spoof that film? That film was perfect. Why would you try and mock it?
I know, mate. It's ridiculous.
Who directed that crap? Some hack, probably.
I am not getting involved in this anymore.
Someone who would probably make a terrible film out of a Wolverine story. Or who would make a mediocre 3:10 to Yuma, maybe. Or who would squander a perfectly great title like Untitled Tom Cruise Cameron Diaz comedy. What a great title that is. Why would you squander that into something, I don't know, called Night and Day?
Night and Day.
Yeah, exactly. He is a right Knight. Adaptation. What do we do?
Do you want to ask me a question?
What do we do in the end of this whole thing? What is it?
How do we end it?
I mean, I don't want to do voiceover. That's just hacking. But at the same time, no, we should.
We should go to a podcasting class first and find out how to
get Mark Maron to tell us how to do podcasting. Yeah. I don't know. Get cats in a garage. That's fine. There's a nice clip of Mark Maron from his recent lecture about podcasting and the industry of podcasting. Lock the gates! He's back again. Do you want me to ask you the question? Are you desperate to finish this film?
I'm
Do you not want to linger any further into the swampy Floridian nightlife?
I'm still going over it in my mind, and probably still will for the next week or two.
You'll be hunting this like a ghost orchid.
Yeah.
You might never see one, and if you do, it might just be a flower.
Yeah, might just be.
End of the day.
I was hoping it would end it there, which was like, oh, it's just a flower. And then just credits.
That wouldn't be Nicolas Cage's story.
Yeah, but it would have been a good way to end it, I think.
But it ends so perfectly.
Yeah, no, it does.
Imagine me and you.
I do.
I think about it every night.
I can't remember the rest.
So, Johnny.
Yes.
The important question. Are you mad about this movie? Were you mad sitting here watching this? Or are you, as you so call it, movie mad?
I feel like you've asked me that before, you know.
Oh, I ask you every week. That's kind of our thing. Hacky premise.
Touche. I am movie mad. I am but it was a gnarly trip along the way.
Wait a second, sorry. Are we back in the 90s now? Are you a California surfer?
Totally, dude. I mean, don't have
radical.
a cow.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Do not bring Bart Simpson into your treasure trove of awful catchphrases.
I can remember you didn't like that, did you?
Annoyed grunt.
But yeah, I am movie mad about this.
Movie that you're mad about for being good. In the good sense of movie mad.
Yeah, it gave me all the right feelings.
Oh.
# Spotlight. Yeah, it's...
All the right feelings, of course, is a place where you can get all the wrong feelings if you have a Star Wars fetish and like Spotlight.
I don't even know where to...
That's why they have to get the professionals in.
Yeah.
Because you will never know. But they do. They know exactly the right spots. You know, Disney's G-spot. Nicolas Cage, Zach Galifianakis, Will Arnett in Disney's G-spot. It's about a bunch of guinea pigs who are spies who are sent in to be sex slaves to evil terrorists.
Did you actually see G? No.
Which it was on the TV before Robot Wars the other week, and I watched the last 5 minutes of it, and it's just the most worst thing you can imagine. I was going to go see it in the cinema. I actually had a ticket. I sat down. I had my 3D glasses ready and everything. And I was thinking, why am I doing this? I don't want to be here. And then the trailer started and the surround sound wasn't working. So I got my money back and went to see Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 again instead.
That's a good film.
When the surround sound was working.
Yeah.
Which is important for a Tony Scott film. R.I.P. Tony Scott.
Man, it feels weird that he's gone.
Yeah, so we're definitely not recording on the weekend of his anniversary of his death. And so I definitely have not had the misfortune of not being able to watch Man on Fire like I do every year.
Oh.
This time.
My bad.
Because I have no time in the first place because I had to go see things like 9 Lives.
Jesus.
And see Jesus, yeah. It is a Sunday.
It is a Sunday. Spotlight.
But it's October.
Yes.
Forget about Spotlight to celebrate Halloween.
Yeah. And more importantly,
Nicolas Cage.
My birthday.
No.
Yeah.
No, Nicolas Cage is more important than you.
Nicolas Cage is more important than anything.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, happy birthday, Johnny.
Oh.
I don't really care. I'm just being paid to act.
We're like 2 weeks early, but still.
Oh, I'm always early. I'm always early, but except with creditors, when I'm always late. But I love geodes. It's cool. I love rocks. I love rocks. Rocks and fossils. They're so fascinating. They're really old and come from the earth like me. I'm a coupler. But not one of the cool ones. I don't own a vineyard. I own a castle. Bath.
What?
Bath.
He owns a castle in Bath?
Yeah, Bath. He did the Christmas lights once.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Go online, you can find it.
Wow. It
was a local, so he did the Christmas lights opening in Bath.
That's...
Yeah.
That is not surprising.
Merry Christmas. Click. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go get drunk.
That's both.
Hey, everyone, remember, don't forget to pay the ghost. Yeah.
That's both surprising and not surprising at the same time.
It's wonderfully sad.
It's
and
just wonderfully
hopeful.
Nicolas Cage.
Star of The Wicker Man. The good Wicker Man.
I haven't seen that in years.
It's the good one?
Yeah.
Good. Watch it again, now.
I will.
Because it's good.
But what are we watching next week?
Next week, we're sticking with the Kaufman universe in some way.
Really?
Mm.
See, I actually know what we're watching next week, but I didn't know about that.
Kaufman universe. It's not a Kaufman movie, but it's something directed and written by someone who has worked with Kaufman before.
Ah, okay. Right.
So, if you're excited, good. And while you wait, I guess you could, I don't know, reverse this, or the podcast all the way back to start and play it again?
Yeah.
Would be a good way to do it.
That would help.
It would be very nice.
Yeah.
Polite, mannered.
Yeah.
If you would reverse this podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know what we're watching next week.
Don't be rude about it.
No. That'd be awful.
Yeah.
The only thing you should be rude about is, you know...
Yeah,
when you're talking to a priest, be rude.
Don't be rude and, fast forward anything. Yes.
Well, just before Johnny tries to root it entirely because he doesn't understand...
It's a mechanic!
Resurrection! Sorry, res-erection. Thank you very much, Jason Statham. Ho, ho, ho. That's my French impression. I'm good at French. Je suis Guillaume Ray. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Okay, I think we need to end it now.
Yeah, because I just got really...
Butcher any more languages. No offense.
Das vidania.
Oh my god.
Via con bloody Dios.
See, even when we stop, you could continue. So it's just me that has to...
Si, senor. Das ist sehr gut.
Okay, I'm gonna save everyone. Where can we find you?
Wo ist die Bibliotheka? Ja. Danke schön. Oh, you want to know where you can find me?
Where? Oh, English now. Good.
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
At Ethan Rander.
Ethan Runter.
Ethan Rander, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's there. Very good. It's Russian. Russian-German. Yeah, at Ethan Rander on Twitter. That's where I am. That's where you'll find me most days.
And I am...
I don't care where you are. That's why I didn't ask.
No one cares.
No, because I'm the important one. My name's before yours in the title. In the pictures. So, you know. You're useless. You mean nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Where can we find you, Johnny? If we have to find you online...
Where should you avoid?
Well, I mean, what places should I avoid? Because you know the internet well. What's the dark web like?
You never saw Nerve.
No, I saw Spotlight. Is it the same thing?
Yeah. May as well.
Just Dave Franco, just fingering children.
And
everyone's watching and paying for it. You know, that's what it's about, right? Yeah, people on an online app asking other people to touch children for them. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's
the priests have found.
We found a new social media app to work for them. Wonderful.
I am on Twitter at @movie_mad. But where can they find both of us?
Well, I would assume you're referring to our Twitter page for this podcast, which is Are You movie_mad?
Yeah.
Where I ask the question every week, Are you movie mad? And you keep saying, yes, I am. Look at my username. It's really annoying. That's a fun game you play on Twitter.
And,
Do you want to get in contact with us?
Yes.
Email us, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's areyoumoviemad@hotmail.com to send us anything you want to say to us. Be nice. Or not. You know what? It's a free world. It's a free economy. #Brexit.
And we also have a...
This is where you come in, because I don't understand any of this technology.
We have an Instagram.
We have a Snapchat.
Which is...
We have a Mowgli. I don't know what these things are. I'm old.
Which is at @RUmovie_mad.
Oh, same as the Twitter.
Yep.
Same as the Twitter.
Yep. And I'm on Instagram on my own, on my lonesome.
Oh. What do you do on your
movie
lonesome?
_mad.
Is it a lot of Philip Seymour Hoffman impressions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I do at home.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can do that at home and on Instagram. That's how it works.
Well, yeah, I print out...
You don't have to go to an office to go online anymore.
I print out the pictures and have them postcard style, and I need something to stick them up with.
And you make sure that Chris Cooper can put them off onto his porn website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny. Well, what do you do on the Instagram for our podcast? Because this is an audio thing. There's no visual element to this.
Well, it's just pictures of blackness.
Darkness. What is there? Is there anything? Do we truly exist?
Should I tell them, or
Are we
should
Donald Kaufman's?
I think you should go check it out yourself.
What it's kind of like is it's information about the film 9 Lives and fun puns about cats. Meow, that hurt, for instance. That's what we do. We're promoting 9 Lives.
We also get
on Blu-ray and video on demand very shortly.
We also give out happy birthday posts for stars of 9 Lives, like Christopher Walken.
He had his birthday.
Yeah,
we celebrated it.
Birthday.
I'm sorry, I'm not part of the social media team on that. Jennifer Garner's probably up next.
Do you know who is part of the social media?
Go on. Who?
Just the cat.
Just the cat.
Yeah,
just the cat.
The cat walking around on the iPad.
At just the cat.
At just the
on
cat.
Twitter.com.
There probably is someone on. I'm gonna look for that. At just the cat.
Furry.
when we put this one out, we can promote it going, oh, we mentioned at just the cat.
Yeah,
and then we've got one more
1.5 million followers that parody account has. Come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a Chris Rock joke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next week we should talk about Will Ferrell or Phil Werrell.
Make a Family Guy joke. Be fine.
Yeah.
Charlie Day quotes. That's always good. Anyway, until next week when we're doing something that something has done but something has not done, but we never know. We'll find out soon. Mindfuck like Charlie Kaufman. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Are You Movie Mad is part of the Podnose Network, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. Produced and edited by Andrew Jones, executive producer George Grimwood. To find out more about Podnose's network, go to www.podnose.com.